After practicing the bass, do you ever feel like you're just not making the kind of progress you should be making or getting the kind of results you want? Help is here. Stay right where you are. Hi, I'm John Liebman, founder and first baseman of ForBassPlayersOnly.com. I've taken the frustration out of learning bass so you can build confidence, have fun, and just enjoy making music. Before we get started, I want to make a real quick mention of a free lesson I have for you. It's called 10 Easy Rock Riffs. It's a video lesson with play-along audio tracks and a downloadable PDF with all the music, including tablature. Just click the link under this video and you can download it. Totally free. My gift to you. Or you can go to ForBassPlayersOnly.com/riffs. All right. First off, let me ask you something. When you pick up the bass to play, do you tend to play the same thing every time you first start to play? Come on, be honest now. If you're not doing that, great. If you're not sure if you're doing that, ask your family, ask your friends, ask your neighbors. Practicing should be fun, although at times it does involve certain things you may not want to do. Don't avoid those things. Most likely the reason you don't want to do them is because you can't do them, or you can't do them well. If you've been following me for any length of time, or if you've bought any of my books, or if you've used any of my bass lessons at ForBassPlayersOnly.com, then you know I've got all kinds of ways for you to have a lot of fun learning bass without all the drudgery. What it comes down to is this. You practice because you want to get better. You want to get good. So first of all, you need to identify your bass playing problems and set some specific bass playing goals. That's what we do inside the Bottom Line Club at ForBassPlayersOnly.com. Specifically inside the growth track, where you follow specific action items and you're striving toward very definite milestones depending on what stage you're at in the growth track. Then you've got the whole Bottom Line library to work on those things. If you're not yet a member, here's what I want you to do, and this will help you tremendously. First, decide on what you want to do on the bass. Then zero in on what's holding you back. Why aren't you there yet? And what do you have to do in order to get there? Recording yourself is a very effective way of identifying bass playing problems, especially if you're brave enough to listen back to those recordings of yourself. It's okay. Allow yourself to be subpar. Once you know what the problems are, you can get to work on fixing them. Here's what I used to do. My teacher would have me keep a practice log where I documented everything I was working on. This was my classical teacher, Max Janowski from the Detroit Symphony. I miss you, Max. Max had me learn Vivaldi sonatas, bowing exercises, some Mandel studies. But what he had me do will work no matter what you're working on. And it works just as well on electric bass or any instrument for that matter. Max would have me write down what I needed to practice, and then I needed to make sure that I held myself accountable for doing everything I needed to do. For example, my log might have said 15 minutes for scales and arpeggios, 10 minutes for string crossing exercises. Then later I used to do that with my jazz playing and my electric playing. 20 minutes of walking bass lines through a 12-bar blues, or I Got Rhythm. Slapping exercises, or working on learning new tunes. Like I said, it works for everything. Now here's the really important part. Don't do it and then write it down. No, write it down first. Then check off each item as you complete it. It doesn't matter if you have 10 minutes to practice or 3 hours. Prioritize what you need to work on. Decide how much time you can allocate to each item and then do it, checking off each item as you go. It's a way to take your practice time more seriously and to make your practice sessions more efficient, more effective, and more productive. And it'll speed up the time it takes to get those results you're after. Try it and give me a shout. Let me know how it's going, or if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to download my free video lesson, 10 Easy Rock Riffs. It's become really popular and it's totally free. click the link right under this video, or you can go to ForBassPlayersOnly.com/riffs. And of course, be sure to subscribe to the For Bass Players Only YouTube channel. There's so much helpful stuff right here for anyone who likes bass and who likes learning bass. I've taken the frustration out of learning bass so you can build confidence, have fun, and just enjoy making music. That's all for now. Besides, it's time for you to practice your bass playing. I'll see you next week. I'm John Liebman. Let's play bass.